Hey Alexis, thank you so much for the dream interpretation request. I'm Jesse Lyon. I'm here to answer your dream questions and give you some insight into what your unconscious mind is trying to tell you in order for you to live the life that you're trying to live. So I'm just going to jump into it here. I'm going to read the request that you sent me, and I'm going to talk about the symbols as we go along. Usually, I used to just read the dream and then do the symbols afterwards, but it got a little complex, so I'm going to have a little bit of a different format that I think is going to help a lot more. So anyways, enough about that. Here we go. Alexis, okay. You said, me and 4 other people were in the forest going towards what looked like a rundown little house. Pause for a moment. 4 people in a forest, right? Forests are a very feminine type of symbol. They have a lot to do with emotions. Trees are kind of this idea of a mother figure. So when there's like a forest of trees, it's a place of like incubation, right? You know, the things live in there, like things grow inside the forest, and that's kind of what that means. The 4 other people, those are all going to be parts of yourself. The mind is not very good at having other people live inside of it. It's all symbols and images for you. So these 4 people represent 4 different aspects of yourself. So then you find this little house, a shack-like. 2 of the people seem to be my parents and the other 2 my siblings. Which makes sense, right? Your internalized parent and your internalized siblings, like parts that relate to you on a peer-to-peer level, and then authority figures, right? You know that term, like the critical parent, right? We all have a critical parent voice inside of our heads. That's 2 of those 4 people that are with you. All, again, symbols for yourself. So you find the shack. When you go into the shack, it's a huge mansion inside, but still really run down. There was, however, some rooms to the right that seemed to be gift shops that people were going in and out of. Things to the right, that gift shops that people are going in and out of, that's your life choices, right? So oftentimes the symbol of a mall or a grocery store has a lot to do with choices. It could also be the way that you relate to other people. So this shack is going to be your mind. And your mind on the outside looks kind of run down, right? And maybe people underestimate you. But on the inside, it's a beautiful mansion. Like your mind is incredibly intricate on the inside, but it's a little run down. You haven't been taking very good care of your mind. I mean, hence probably why you're here asking for a dream interpretation and why you're on the side of TikTok that's all about mental health. So you know that your mind's got some struggles, but it's a beautiful mind. It's a beautiful mansion. You've been getting along with the world by allowing them to use your mind, gift shop, right? You know, you have to relate to other people, and so that's part of your mind that people see is, you know, this gift shop, these choices that you allow, that you have for yourself and that you allow other people to make. But the dream progresses. It says, me and the other people snuck into a room on the left, right? So the right side of your mind is for everybody else, and the left is kind of your personal. We're going a little bit deeper into your unconscious in this dream. Snuck into this room and you pulled down the shades and were peeping through the wall and the cracks at the people coming inside the shack, waiting for them to pass. So there's a lot of secrecy, right? There's a lot of things that you're afraid other people will see, or that other people will see you. You get nervous around them, or that they might find you out. Vulnerability can be a difficult thing for you. We went in this room to get access to another part of the house, right? Trying to explore your mind deeper. But as we were waiting at the next door, a ghost of a baby appeared. It caused my sister to go insane, and she ran into the forest. So as you are trying to get deeper into your mind, right, as you kind of explore your mental health and try and take care of yourself, a baby is a symbol for a new life, which sounds pretty straightforward, right? But this is a ghost baby, right? So it's a very, very spiritual, very emotional new life that you're trying to create, and it causes your sister to go insane, right? So as you're exploring your mental health, I bet that something has happened recently that you found out some unknown traumas, some deeper things, this ghost baby, right? That's inside your mind, and it's caused a part of you to go insane, to become very nervous, very anxious, to not feel very good. It scared the living daylights out of you. And the more that you go deeper into your mind, the more that you find these things that are a little bit scary. And as the dream continues, it says, we ran after her, knowing that the forest was known for causing illusions in madness. And that's true. If you think of the symbol of the forest, it has a lot to do with feminine power, with mother figures and with emotions, right? And so, you know, you kind of run back to your emotions and to this forest, kind of getting outside of your head when you experience these recollections, as you find out about yourself and realize that there's stuff inside your mind that you don't like. It can cause you to go mad and run towards your emotions. Your emotions become out of control. And so here you are going insane inside the forest. I also am very curious to wonder if some of this stuff that you're finding out has to do with your mother, because there's a lot of mother symbols in here. The baby, the forest. So you might explore your relationship with your mom a little bit more too. Or maybe a different mother figure in your life. The dream continues. As we are running after her, we are hallucinating and becoming very disoriented. It can be very disorienting figuring out yourself. I found her running around all crazy, but I was so worried that I was just being tricked by the forest. And so, that is very common, especially with mental health, with counseling that I do, with coaching that I do. As we go deeper, you start to lose your grounding, right? Like, especially with the hypnosis I do, it can feel very unsettling because there's no more analysis, there's no more judgment. You're just going deep into your raw emotions. And as you continue to go deep into your raw emotions, it can become a little disorienting. But let me just encourage you, Alexis, it is tough to develop your mental health and to take care of yourself, this beautiful mansion that is your mind. But it's worth it. And you have to keep going through it. And you'll find yourself in the forest. I mean, your dreams are telling you, don't worry, you'll find yourself. You may not be quite sure what's happening, but there's parts of that mansion, parts of your mind that need to be explored in order for you to do the things that you want to do. And so your mind's just warning you, hey, there's some repressed stuff in here that we don't like, but there's the potential for that new life, that baby. And in order to get that new life, in order to get the things that we want to, we're going to have to really embrace those difficult situations, explore our childhood traumas, and figure those things out. So to me, this is a very encouraging dream. It's a little bit precautionary, saying that, hey, there's some scary stuff in there. And Alexis, I know that certain things are coming to your mind right now that you're probably like, oh yeah, no, I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about that. I know that you know what I'm talking about. Dreams don't give us the details, they just give us the emotions. And so I know that your mind's filling in the details for you. If I can be of any more help, let me know. Happy to go a little bit deeper into this dream for you. If you wanted to schedule a coaching session or something like that, happy to be there for you. I just want to support you in your mission to enlighten and gain the awareness of your unconscious in your mind that you're hoping to get. So it'll give you clarity moving forward, and it'll make your decisions a lot easier. Alexis, I hope that helps. I hope you're encouraged. Thank you so much for being here and for sending me your dream. I really appreciate it. Until next time, peace.